Well, howdy there, folks. I'm feeling awfully rested after last night. We had quite the adventure. We got our workbench up and running in the last adventure. We managed to get our house upgraded entirely to wood. We also got ourselves this nice, sexy assassin's gear that we're wearing here. I've got the hood in my pocket. And we also got ourselves a better bow with stronger iron arrows. But that was last adventure. What about this adventure? Well, in this adventure, I want to tackle the main thing that's holding us back. We are struggling in the way of food. We are not self-sufficient at all. We are relying very heavily on quest rewards, what we can find inside of sham foods, and tins that we can loot off of shelves and bodies. And I want to change that. I want to make sure that we become more self-sufficient in this adventure. In addition to that, we know that the Horde Knight is going to be upon us soon. We've seen them starting to congregate as Zeds, so it's only a matter of time till they form a full-scale attack on us, and I want to make sure that we are ready and prepared for that. So I want to start getting some cobblestone blocks put together in preparations for a future adventure when we work on some sort of base that can hold off the Horde. Now, achieving all of that would be great, but I would also like to get some more looting done and go out and check a few new stores and places to see if we can get some more Forger Head books would be nice. Some better tools would be nice. Just a lot of general lootable upgrades would be fantastic. So, if you think that is something you would like, then join us and subscribe to our adventure as we start with the goals of the day. Now, the goals aside, when Abyss first dropped by, she did bring us this kind of mannequin, so we're going to put that there. He's going to stand over there. He's going to keep watch. The first step to becoming self-sufficient is to be able to have a farm plot. Right now, I can only make 10 of these farm plots. We need some more nitrate powder, so I'm going to go and find some. I know there's a vein just out here. I saw it like several times when we were out mining trees. Yeah, there's two of them like side by side right here, so I want to get some of this. How much will we need? Maybe about 1,000, I think. Actually, just 250. I did grab us up a good portion. We got about 500 there, and I did slay a zombie. It's taken us, I think, 3 hits it took me to put down that zombie now, so that's significantly better. We can make the Hunter's Axe quality 5. Wow. We might actually want to look into that. As nice as that is, it is going to require us to use 7 steel, and I don't think I've got any steel at the moment. Got a little bit of iron. That's about it. So an IRL moment. I needed to pee, as you do. The moment I log back in, the first message I see in the chat, that literally popped up the moment I logged in. Oh man, Miss Abyss is not having a good day today. That being said, we have our farm plots all done up, so we can pop these down. I don't think I'm going to have enough to quite go the entire distance here, but actually that's a good place to stop. I want to see if we can squeeze another dew collector in there shortly, and I've brought some seeds with us. So we've got these blueberry seeds. I also want to plant down some of these corn. I'm going to put the corn on this side, though, because it grows taller. Oh, come on. you jumped. We've got the potatoes here, so we'll put the potatoes down as well. And I also want to do some coffee. I'm going to leave that like that. We'll have this one for corn as well, since it's gone. I was going to plant some onions just so we had something. But this is all okay. We'll let this grow out. I'm thinking that we make up a cabinet. We got a tall cabinet door variant there. Maybe put the cabinet down over here. Then what we can do is we can put down this, well, we can grab this cutting board. And we did already find the knife. I think we can make more in here, like the mortar and pedestal. I'm making the cooking grill. Butcher's iron pot, we can make that. Might as well craft that. But where's the, oh, I don't have access to them. Oh yeah, there, look. It's just stone. Oh, it requires the anvil. And I don't think I have the necessary, I don't even have the necessary level to craft it, let alone the necessary resources. So that mortar and pedestal is just going to have to wait. So we can put that there. We can throw the knife into it. This allows us to do some things, like we can make dough now with eggs and cornmeal, which we can make 6 of those up. I'm thinking that maybe there's something that we can craft using this dough. I know we can craft cornbread using the dough. That might be something just to get us through the next day. Yeah, and we do have a skill point. I thought I spent this. I could have swore I spent one in deep cuts at the end of the last adventure. I was pretty sure I did. I also want to spend one in archery. That would probably be a smart move. We've almost got another level. I'm wondering if we completed any challenges. We have completed a few. That did get us up to the next level, which is really nice. What about any of these? No. So now we can come through, put 1 in our archery, and that should give us the edge. We should be able to pretty much one-shot them. I need to load my arrows in here. We should be able to one-shot most Zeds now from a sneaking position. So I can make this raw pasta and this flour tortilla, and I want to see just what they give us. Like, that makes 5 of those, that makes 2 of those. So we do get a good return on that. So the flour tortilla, or tortilla, is only 8 food. This is only 5, but there might be other things that we can do with this. Like, we can look at the recipes. They're all locked. What about the recipes over here? They're all locked. Well, I suppose that'll have to do. I'm also doing up some grilled corn over here. I just want to have enough food to be able to go out and do some adventuring with. Trade Direct to be opening soon. So I figured we'd head on our bike and head on over there in anticipation. He's taking his time getting out of bed. I'm sure it's 4 o'clock, he says he opens. He's being a lazy son of a gun. So we are here. We've got a couple of eye candies and a sugar butt. That's the other way around, isn't it? Buy the items from the trader completed. Do you have any jobs? Fetch Claire, where is this at? The Macmillan residence. Okay, yes, I'll take it. And he's got 3 gatherers and a tarp, so we'll take... No, we won't take those. I am just a tad little bit short of being able to afford them. I'll grab the tarp on the next adventure, and it's time to munch on the pasta. I can't... This isn't going to be good for us, but we need to get that health up a little bit. It feels so good to be rolling into town with actual armor for a change, as opposed to the usual thing of just coming in here wearing a bag over my head. But here we are, the Macmillan residence. Oh, I know this place very well. I do indeed. Righty then. I also brought my wrench with me. Yes, it's in here. We'll put these away, that away. I brought my wrench with me too. I figured we could like break down the cars and stuff, maybe even the workbench that we've got going on over there. I should have cleared this place first. Okay, we got 2. At least they're going down in 3 shots now. That's an improvement. This guy's helping me out with a car, but at least I got a magazine off of him. Right, crouch. Oh, there's a hidden room behind the freaking whatchamacallit? Yeah, I can't think of what it's called now. The refrigerator. There was a hidden room behind here. I never knew this. Sugar Messiah pouch. We got some miner boots. That's going to help towards our miner gear. Yeah, and the sealed shipping container. What have you got for me? Come on. Have something good. Steel arrowheads, which is good. A shotgun weekly. We're not using shotguns at the minute, but I'll take it. I'm not going to leave it behind. And I'm going to scrap the sickle harvester because we've already got one. But I will break these down. Sometimes you get steel out of them. And we didn't get any. I do see, like, back there's something just hiding behind the doors. It's a bone. I did all of that work for a bone. Okay, it's time to put our new gear to the test. Oh, yes. 1 down. Looks like that's the way to go. Got the door back here. We got anybody hiding in the closet that's going to jump out at me? We did get some black dye. I'm going to put that on the bike, I think. No, I would like my arrow back. And I'm hoping you've got a little bit of snap on you. You don't. I mean, we'll eat the... We'll eat the grilled corn. And then just to counter the dehydration a little bit, we'll pop a red tea. Just dropped a bunch of the stuff off back at the bike. Oh, come on. Like, how did I alert you? Maybe Party Girl has snap on her. We're always looking for freaking snap. I see a box up there. I didn't catch that box before. Oh, dropped loot. Let's see. Come on. Another vehicle adventure magazine. What about you yourself? What have you got on you? Just a zombie hunter magazine. Okay. I don't see anybody here. There's a rotten corpse there, but it looks like we go upstairs. We'll check out the liquor pile for a little bit of murky water. Okay. It's up the stairs we go. Keep a lookout for these. It would be nice to get the book that allows us to sneak over those. Learning that skill would be very, very useful. That door is locked. Okay, we got a kitchen here. It's one of the reasons why I chose to do the residence. Kitchen's a good place for food. Okay, I see 2. Oh, hello. 1 down. Second one. Oh, not quite enough to get the 1 shot on him. But I'll take my iron arrow out of his skull. We use that. Some corn. That's good to get. Can I reach you from here, Tom? Another magazine. Just a couple of bones there. Right. I feel like we're good to check the kitchen. Cream corn. Good, we'll actually eat that. Well, aside from the acid under the sink, there really wasn't too much else in that kitchen. Oh, but Jesus, man. People falling out of the roof. Why are they always hanging in the roof? Oh, I see a bag back there. His head's gone. But hey, we got a couple of armored up magazines. That means we can make light armor at quality 2 now. I don't see anybody here in the bedroom. I'm assuming that there is somebody in here. Of course there is. Wow, she's having a little juddery attack, isn't she? For sure. For sure she is. Okay, there's a medical journal. We'll read that. Okay, there's a safe back here. And I am somewhat tempted to break into it also. I've got a feeling I may have missed the satchel. Yeah, it's like right back here, look. Alright, this is just a... Oh no, this is a fetch and a clear, so, you know, we gotta finish this off. I want to see if I can sneak that. I can't get back there. Right, this looks like it's the main loot area. And I might be able to reach that satchel from here. It's probably like right up there. Why are they always detecting me? Like, we're in assassin's gear and everything. Alright. Food, we'll at least eat that. Nope, we still can't one-shot them. Did he wake up the other one that I think's chilling in here somewhere? Oh, jeez. Nope, that didn't work out according to plan. Well, at least the area is clear now. It's just a case of picking up all of the remaining stuff. Can I grab my arrow out of you? Nope. Actually, I might have picked it up already and missed it. Right, where was that bag that I kind of saw back here? Are you worth the trouble I've been going through? Well, a medical journal, I suppose that is worth it. Quality 3 stone axe, we'll just scrap that. Okay, weapons bag up first. With this melee damage, a cookery. With, oh, we got a bow hunter, so we'll read that very quickly. 19. That's better than our bone knife, but is it as quick as our bone knife? That's the question. Well, it's reasonable, and it's not using much stamina. Nail the shotgun, Messiah! What's hanging on behind the cardboard here? Pistol Pete Volume 4. 9mm weapons degrade slower. We got some steel spear parts in there too. And in here we got a junk machine gun. It's better than the one we've currently got. We also got a can of sham. Spear Hunter Volume 1. 10% more damage with spears. Cooling mesh mod. I mean, they're okay. I really hope this was worth the time I spent breaking into it. A wood splitter mod. Actually, that's not a bad one to get. That's okay. I'm happy with that. We'll throw that immediately on our axe. Hello, Rex. What have you got for me this time? Oh, these are all reasonably good. I'm going to take the 9mm for now. Since we're using a 9mm, it would be nice to have that in reserves. And now that I actually have a bit of extra cash, I'm going to buy the tarp. And what we'll do is we'll just have a little look at your jobs and see what you've got. We've got the ghost queen that we can kill. We can do the A1 auto Claire. That seems like a good place to go. We've also made this like little dump area just outside. We're going to pretty that up later. Well, it's looking like this is a place. Auto shop for sure. We got air, tires, and oil. I'm not really finding too much in the cars around here. That's unfortunate. Although I did get an acid there, so we're not going to grumble any longer. Okay, we'll start it. There's a rabbit there. They keep getting away. Look, he's not even running. He's just kind of skidding across the ground. Flip-flop for some polymers. And the question is, did we miss anything in the minivan? Oh, some duct tape. I'm glad I went back to that minivan and checked it for a second time. Cardboard box. We got more cloth and we got some animal fat. Right, the question is, how do we go in? Is it through the front door? It is through the front door. Is there anybody behind the desk? Nobody behind the desk, but there is a door here. What about in here? Nope, nope. I am not very good at this sneaky stuff. Oh, I'm sorry that I knocked you off of the wall there. Now, is there anybody else hiding in the kitchen? No, but we've got food in here. That's good. We need food. Charred meat. It's not the food that I was after. Home cooking weekly, and we got this these 24 cans. That's actually pretty good. You get 24 cans of beer, and there's a food stash like hidden back here too. And they increase melee damage and stuff. They only last for a minute, but they're useful. They're better to have than not to have. Alright, did we get any 9mm in here? No, we got the crossbow bolts, but I don't think I can even make the crossbow yet. But the compound crossbow requires 56 and the iron crossbow 21, so no, we're not even close. Right, we can go into the main parking garage here, or the main mechanics garage. But first things first, what about in the toilet? There's some medical supplies in the window, which is just got paper in it. Could do with first aid bandages. Oh, come on. Like, I didn't even make a noise in there. What's going on here? Search Darlene really quick for some more receipts. Okay, that janitor just got distracted by something. Right, it's nice to know they're only doing 10 damage, but we did get a handy fist, which is the repair tools. I think it was Handyland, actually. More of the alchemy magazines. Okay, there is still one more icon back here, so we want to make sure that we don't disturb him. I would like to be able to at least put to the test my stealthing abilities, or rather actually be able to use them. Okay. Yeah, not quite a one shot, but at least we got him in the end. Okay, there's a passing gas crate there. There's a few things here that we want. We'll start with the passing gas crate. That seems like the most important one. Yeah, and that gives us another handy land. What about the Mow service truck? Wiring 101 and some electrical traps in the Mow service truck. It's not actually what we wanted, is it? Alright, there's a car being worked on right here. I'm wondering if there's anything in the trunk that we can nick. Yeah, repair kit and some iron. I'm guessing that the way forward is through here. Okay, we've got a little pipe. We'll activate that. I see, like, Darlene over here. She's the only one that I do see. And, of course, we disturb her. We need to get better at this sneaking. I didn't actually mean to let go there. Righty, what do you have? You have some tuna, which I'll go ahead and heat. And we'll also drink one of our red tea. Now, the question is, do we go downstairs? There is a door down there, or do we go outside? We don't go outside, the door's locked. Yep, definitely this way. The light is shining. Grab his attention. I want to draw him out so that we don't wake up any more than we absolutely have to. I think he toasted himself. Well, he had some pumpkins and mushrooms on him. How do we go about getting around this? How about we use the valve? That's one down. But unfortunately, he decided to wake up his comrades. Either that or I accidentally stood on this. I might have stood on this now I think about it. Oh! Dance till you're dead. Because it's off with your head. Another vehicle adventure magazine. We are hungry. So I have a charred meat that we picked up. So we'll go ahead and eat that. We'll also have this pears. And because it's got a little bit of water, that'll offset the dehydration a little bit. Another book on him. Looks like we're in the hallway. We're heading back upstairs again. Okay, I see a doghouse. I see a crawler. Oh, I see the dog right here. Right, good. We'll strip him for his leather and whatnot. One more dog. Okay.
Hello?
I think I hear voices. Whoever's making sound out there, you might want to be quiet. We got some Zeds back here. Ooh, another Forge Ahead book. That's what we want. That's 13 of those so far. Someone is having a hissy fit over here. Yeah, look. Guy out there. I'm not sure I can shoot through this. Oh, I did get one in on him. Well, hello there.
Good morning. Well, good afternoon.
Oh, you're the third survivor I've found so far. You come in peace, or we can have problems.
I come in peace. Honestly, after the last survivor colony fell last night, I was beginning to think I was like the main character in, what was that film? Omega Man.
No, I'm afraid you're just guest starring in my zombie apocalypse world. I'm afraid. The name's Lucifer.
Name's Edward.
Yeah, it's good to meet you, Edward. Love the hat.
Thanks. I'm very much liking your outfit. Very stealthy. Very Assassin's Creed-esque almost.
I've just put this together not too long ago. You know, you gotta go through these buildings with stealth. There's zombies everywhere.
Oh, tell me about it. I tried investigating what happened to that survivor compound I spoke of on the radio earlier today and got chased out of there inside of 5 minutes.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I unfortunately don't have a radio, so I didn't hear the broadcast. Well, as much as I would love to stay and chat, I've got to finish clearing this place out. I want to get some more missions in with, there's a friendly trader, his name's Rect, he's up on, I think, the north side of town, if I remember rightly, or maybe the south side of town, now I'm thinking about it. He's sent me here to clear the place out. I've done most of it.
I've already spoken with him, and he asked me to clear out the grocery store. Just a little ways up north.
Well, best of luck to you.
I'd already taken care of it and was heading back to my ranger station when I heard the sounds of fighting in here and saw your bike out there.
Ah, yes.
Figured if you weren't already in trouble, you soon would be.
No, no, I had it all under control. There were just a couple of dogs back here, but they were sleeping. Nothing that an arrow to the throat didn't solve.
That's the way. Anyways, I'm burdened down with stuff, so I'm going to start heading back unless you want a second hand around here.
No, no, I've got this under control. I've cleared most of the building out. I've just got to go up onto the roof now and grab the loot.
All right, then. I wish you the best of luck.
Likewise, Edward. Stay safe.
You too, Lucifer.
Well, it's always nice to meet a fellow survivor. We've got another one of these mystery notes here. We are starting to get bogged down on some stuff. I might run out front and put some stuff in the bike. Hairbrush. Do we have any junk that we can actually open? We've got these. I'm not opening these because it gives us 24 and they stack to 23. So we end up with like one spared one. Do I really need the decaying? We've got this we can open up. I don't really need the decaying corpse, do I? We can eat the orange. And we'll munch on the 2 pumpkins as well. Why not? Another hairbush in the garbage. I'm not sure we should be using these. I have a skill point available. And I wanna continue down the agility route. What do we need? We need agility level 3 here, so there's that one. We get another 2 skill points. We can get another one into hidden strike. Oh, sorry, I want from the shadows, so we are hidden a little bit easier. We keep waking them up. Okay, we're onto the roof now. So far, I don't see anybody up here. Zombie vulture. Might have to arc our shot a little bit higher to get him. Maybe we creep. And fire! Okay, that's him down. That's one down. Do we see anybody else? Nurse down here. Right, she's been dealt with. It looks like we got another vulture down there. Not a problem. Okay. We seem clear now, which is good. So, we got a passing gas. We got a Mo's electronics. I also want to check out this nurse. Hopefully she's got some first aid on her. We're down to 5, which, I mean, that's not too bad. So, we'll go first aid first. Hopefully we get one. We got a first aid kit. Did we get any more 9mm? We got another junk pistol. Okay, passing gas for a tools digest, which means we can make stone quality tools at tier 6. We also got another handy land. Mo's electronics for electrical traps and wiring 101, plus the battery and the leather trunk for the better loot. Bar brawling volume 6. After getting hit, brawling attacks are 20% faster. We don't really use them. We got the serrated blade mod, which we already had. We got some iron arrows, which is good. More first aid, which is nice. So we're coming up in the world. I'm going to try and stick a landing on this and hope that we don't sprain a leg or something. I once did that when I was a kid jumping off a outhouse. Your place is cleared out. What have you got for me? Oh, that's pretty good, but I'm going to take the crafting skill bundle, I think. And then we'll have a look at some of your other jobs. What have we got here? We've got an infestation here at the Sentry Outlet. I don't know what that place is. I don't recognize the name, so I guess we'll go and give that a go. I heard I came to do something at the dump chest, just drop all our things off, and I hear the sounds of her. She's in my house. Okay, she has been dealt with, but she definitely got a scream off. There's more going in through the front door. Oh, nail gun! Holy crap, that's such a big find. Okay, maybe the nurse can patch me up a little bit. Nope. Okay, we'll read those magazines. Yeah, I'll put the rest in the dump chest. Yeah, as for food, it's going to have to be these tortillas. So it doesn't look like they caused any damage inside other than the door. But I do want to quickly open up the crafting bundle. Oh yes, 2 more forger heads. That's 15 forger heads. Oh, that is so nice to get. We've got the stove now, the butcher's table. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, where are you sending me? You're sending me a kilometer in this direction. I did find the economic or the ergonomic grip mod schematic in a news dispenser. 2 news dispensers and a mailbox right next to each other. It was a stop and grab, snatch and grab. We only got 1 book out of it anyway. But there was a tourist who was putting me on the menu, and I wasn't a big fan of that, so I got out of there. More news dispensers, wiring 101. We can take a look at this book now. Do 10% more damage against deers. I don't think that's going to be really all that useful. Urban combat. Sneaking over trash makes no sound. Yes! That's like a really good find. Oh, I'm a happy bunny. Can we get a forger head out of the mailbox? No, but we can get some paper. Another duo of stands, hoping these haven't already been hit. We've already had that one. Yeah, we've got one that we haven't already read yet, but I hear the Zeds right on my, nipping at my heels. And we need to go up and over this bridge. But I do got a moment to breathe, and there's some mailboxes here, so we got it armored up. We can take a look at this one now. We've got Sniper Volume 3. Even if you graze them, it's probably going to put them out of battle. Headshots have a chance to stun, and a greater chance to dismember. Okay, that's actually a pretty good one to find. There's Zed down there making his way up to us. We've got the Hunter's Journal, Volume 3, 10% more damage against coyotes. Yeah, and you can craft shotgun slugs. We can shots to the leg with arrows or bolts slow your opponent. That's another really good one to get. And one more armored up. So this is the place that's infested right here. We got a couple of Zeds already outside, and I am concerned a little bit about the durability of our gear, so I might go and break down a car. Oh, he dropped us a loot bag that has 2 armored up in it, a bandage, which is good, and 10 forged iron. Oh, we got the super corn recipe. He was hoarding that on his person. There are some more news dispensers over here with big hitters, and maybe we haven't found a single forge ahead in any of these yet. Okay, fine. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I want to continue breaking this down because I haven't got enough iron to fully repair all of our kit. I broke that down, but there is some more news dispensers just at the end of the street. I figured we'd check while we're here. Just paper, unfortunately. We're out of hydration. We've got 1 can of sham on us, which we probably want to eat before we go in there. Let's start this mission. Let's see. I've got some more of these. Let's craft up some more. We know this place is infested, so we want to make sure that we are careful. Want to make sure we are crouching. We don't need to worry about crouching over those anymore because we don't make a sound. Okay, he's already dead. Okay, there's already one in the bathroom that we've already woke up. Did they have anything on them? That's the question. Bit of fuel, couple of bandages. At least this one's a nurse. But she had even less on her. So far, I'm finding Jack Diddley's squat, although we did get some food here, a can of tuna, which we'll eat, and we got this this drink, so we'll put that on our hotbar, so at least we've got a, was that Canter, was it? Yeah, Canter. Oh, we got some more food in the microwave over there. I'm a little bit worried about seeing things coming in from behind, so I'm going to close that just in case. Okay, there's a rotten corpse there, but that looks like it's already been disposed of. Yeah, it seems like every time we walk into a room, we're just waking everybody up. Right, we're gonna stand at this door and hopefully hold our ground. Oh, more food. We'll actually eat those, top ourselves up a little bit. There's someone battering on something. Yeah, she's stuck on the wall here. Good old Marlene with grilled corn. At least we're getting food. Okay, we can read this book here. We got a couple of those. Looks like that's the way to go. Well, I'm guessing we don't use those stairs. Some med supplies. Got another medical journal with some vitamins. We definitely need to improve our sneaking skill because we are not the best at sneaking. That door's locked, but it leads outside, so that's good. Like, so far we have successfully sneaked into 0 of these. But we got a loot bag from her. We have awoken a few. I do want to keep crouched though, just in case we haven't woken anybody else up. Oh no, Jesus, man. Okay, the bleeds actually got her. That saved us there. I think it's now we pop the grilled corn. Okay, perfect timing. It's just someone came through the door. Alrighty, another book off of Marlene. What about in here? We've got the biker boots. We got some more armored up. I wonder if that unlocks the next tier. Like, what a... I want to look at the armored up box a second. Yeah, armor. We can make tier 2. So, do we need to get 40 to make tier 3 in all of the suits? Fancy toilet. It had some toilet paper in it. Great. We're going to be running around with some paper that some guy's wiped his arse on. I have managed to find a fair bit of... oh, cooling mesh mod. A fair bit of water going around here. Like, we got 5 pieces of water, which is really good. And we got Spear Hunter Volume 6. Power attacks now penetrate and damage multiple targets. That's a good one to get. It looks like next up, it's up the spiral staircase. Maybe we can try and avoid irritating them before we're ready. I want to make sure I can make it down that staircase in case they come out at us. Okay, that did not work one single bit. One down. I don't know how they got down there, but they did. To be fair, he probably came down the staircase that we couldn't go up. Oh, there's people outside, look. We'll just slash at his face through the door. Okay, I think one more arrow should put him down. He's got them just hanging out of his face there. Okay, for some reason, those arrows no longer want to have any effect on him. I'll just poke him in his skull with the pickaxe. Why not? Why not? Okay, I think that dealt with all of those that we woke up upstairs. Alrighty, I do want to get some healing on, so we're going to have a little bit of food. Okay, what we got in this room? Anybody hiding here? I mean, it looks safe. But you never know. You never know if they're in the ceiling. Another forge ahead. That's good to get. Check the wooden desk for some junk. I'm going to assume, because we had guys come down here, if there was anybody in this room, we would have already woken them up. But I am going to just scan the area, make sure that we are safe. What about out here? We can go out here. Yeah, looks like this is the way to go. But there was an office back there I didn't check. And it's a good job I did. We got a safe in here. Nobody hiding behind here. I do have like 4 lockpicks, but we're in. Was it worth my time? A reflex sight mod? Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. We could put that on our pistol, I suppose. Like, how does that look? How does that look? It's on our... Was it 5.7 we've got? It's 5.7, yeah. Oh, that looks nice. That's so much better. There's a duffel bag back here. And we got a can. We got another perk point, so we can go ahead and put that immediately into agility, which means we are 1 away from the next shadows that we want. Actions are muffled by an extra 20%, and that might help us out with being able to take out the Zeds before they know we're here. Okay, I see a vulture there. That's the vulture dealt with. That's 1 crawler. He's crawling over to his friend there to let him know, hey, we're under attack, my dude. Okay, that's both of those dealt with. There's the infested cache. Yeah, there's the loot. But it seems like everybody is up there. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't read these books. Hey, how silly of me. I mean, that's okay. We'll just, like, make our own way up. Why not? I mean, I suppose we could have parked all, like, up there, and up. Let's get a first aid on. I want to make sure that we are safe going up here. I think they're going through that door, and they're coming at us. I don't think I can survive that, so we'll just go downstairs. And we'll go through here. We'll go outside. Yeah, and we'll let them come down to us. Yep, they're finding their way down here, alright. We'll just stick a spike trap down, get some help with that. Make sure we get the kill, though. Gotta be careful. Stamina is a little bit low. I would like to get this tourist into this spike trap. Alright, that's him dealt with. More books on the Zeds. I did pick these up as well. We can scrap the stone axe. I want to make sure I don't scrap that by accident, so I'm going to lock that in place. And there's 1 more here, and that's that cleared. Oh, my arrow's still up here. Okay, so here's the loot, the med supplies. Let's see if we can get our medical bandage back. We didn't, but we did get a med kit, which is arguably better. Some crossbow bolts. I don't get why you get crossbow bolts quite early on, and you can't even get the crossbow quite early on. Poppin' pills. Let's see. Medical journal. Empalmers. The wooden crate. What have we got? We got the Raider Tier 2. Helmet flashlight mod. Actually, that's really good to get. And we got some salmon. And the last one is the infested cache. What have we got in here? Some ammo, which is pretty useful. Okay, now that we've got all of our gear on, it's time we head back to Rect. Alright, you dungaree wearing flannel shirt, goateed, hat wearing jerk. What do you got for me? I mean, reduces noise from armor. That actually might be a very good one to take. What's the Hunter's Journal Volume 4? Do 10% more damage against mountain lions. That's not useful. The gunpowder is tempting. And do you have any jobs? I mean, they have a bakery that we can do during the night. But I'm not so sure that I want to go out during the night. We get the field hospital as well. My spot parking. We're at a post office apartment again. The book barn. Okay. It's 2 kilometers away. I don't think that's a good place to go. So that is the first part of episode 3. The goal of episode 3 is to become self-sufficient in terms of food and water. Obviously the hydration isn't that big of an issue. We've got the dew collectors. It's just a case of processing them into red tea for now. And eventually mineral water. Food is a bit of a problem. We are going to solve that in part 2. Eggs and bacon are one of the best foods in the game, especially in the early game. And we might be able to set that up in the next episode. But this is this episode, and I want to talk a little bit about this episode because we finally met the other survivor. We finally met the 3rd survivor that we've got, that being Edward, played by Lord Sparkles, which means the community is opening up. There is more people now, And it's just great to have that sort of interconnected community where we can then rely on other people to maybe go and do some tougher missions and also have them interactions, which is great. I like going about in this game and doing my own thing and sort of being independent, but it's always nice to have other people around, you know, especially for when you want to go and do some missions that are really difficult, like a tier 5 Crackerbuck, for example. It might be good when you've got 3 players to do it earlier. There are some really good buildings in the game that we want to do, but we can't do because they're too difficult. And then having these other players means that now there's 3 of you that are taking on that challenge, and it can make it substantially easier. And Abyss will die. She always dies in this game. Always. But now, the next thing that I want to talk about is the performance of these 7 Days to Die videos, because I'm very taken aback by just how many of you are actually watching these, you know. I did a Minecraft channel, and I still do, but I did a Minecraft channel for like 10 years, and the average views on those videos were 10. That was it. That was like my average views. I was struggling to get above that most of the time. I would have some videos that would get above that, but for the most part, my videos had low viewership until I got partnered, and then all of a sudden I started getting more views. But on this, I've got my channel up here now, and I'm just kind of looking through the views. You know, we've had 85 on episode 2 part 1, 400 on the I built the perfect starter base, that being part 3 of episode 1, 53 on part 2, and 61 on part 1. You know, you guys are actually watching this series, and that is I am so grateful for that. You know, 400 views on one of my videos when there's like 5 or 6 videos on the channel, not counting the shorts. And I'm not incorporating short views in this because they're kind of meaningless. You always get, you know, reasonable views on shorts or crap views. It's one or the other, you know. But for a full-length video to have that many views, I'm very grateful. We're growing in subscribers. We've had 11 new subscribers since I've started this series, which is more than doubled the subscriber count of the channel. So I just want to say, if you have subscribed and you are following the series, thank you. Thank you so much. I absolutely love this game. It's taken over my life. I enjoy it a lot. And to see the support there and to see people enjoying the videos, it means so much to me. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, there's only one last thing that I'm going to say, because I did see a comment. I have responded to the comment. It's not a negative comment. It's a positive comment. But the guy said, it looks like this is modded or an earlier version, because I'm searching zombies. This is a modded version of the game. Vanilla is very basic. There's not very much to it. I think adding mods to the game, especially when you change your mods up for new series, gives the game longevity and makes the game last a lot longer. It makes it more interesting each time you play it. So we have a mod in the game that allows us to search zombies, but it's not just, oh, you can now search zombies. It's actually like a perk tree that you go down. You actually need to spend at least a point in that to be able to search regular zombies, but you can't search ferals or rads or mutated or anything. You then need to go further down to be able to search those. And I've noticed that the zombies carry kind of what they're wearing. So, you know, you get med stuffs from nurses. You might get some tools or some forger heads from construction workers, handylands, stuff like that. You know, it's very realistic in my opinion, and it's more believable that you would actually go and, you know, check the pockets of a zombie, especially in the early parts of a zombie apocalypse. You would be checking those pockets to make sure that you've got everything that you need, you know, when you're looking for meds or food or whatever, you know. IRL, that's what you would do, you know, you would look everywhere. So it just makes sense that you would do that in a game. And there's also lots of other mods. I'm not going to go over them all in this one. We'll probably talk about some of the mods at the end of the next episode or something, because I'm looking at the time and I've been recording for like 4 minutes. That's a long time for an outro. So anyway, this is the part of the video where I ask you very kindly if you could leave the video a like and hit subscribe. And without any further ado, you guys are the awesome folks. I'm KT, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.